Hello, beautiful people. It's Earth Mother D back with another reading. I do not have a topic for today. Ooh, wait a minute. So I didn't have a topic or a question, but something just came to me. So I'm gonna ask that. So the question is, what does the collective need to hear the most right now? Okay. We're starting with the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, and it came right on out. So we have the Peacemaker, Persistent Patience. You guys can see that. Very pretty. And this is another variation of the, what is it called? Of the, this is another variation of the Temperance card. All right, so starting out with that. So with this card, I'm already getting that you need to be patient with something. Oh, with yourself. Okay, yeah. With yourself. You need to be patient with yourself, with your goals. Whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. You need to be patient while you are creating the life that you really want. Okay. This card is also about you being in a state of peace, even if you aren't quite where you want to be so far as like your money is concerned, or whatever it is that you want for yourself or that you need for yourself. Deciding that regardless of what you're going through or where you are in life, that you could have peace. It really is up to you. This is something that I have learned recently for myself. It really is about your mind. Like, I know that may sound a little cliche. You've probably heard that a lot, but that was a realization that I've had recently about like how true that really is. You can either feel at peace or like you're in hell just based on how you're thinking, what you're allowing yourself to think, what you're allowing yourself to believe. Okay? You really can. You can have peace in the here and now. And it's funny that this is coming up because I was actually about to start reading this book that I bought a little while back. It's called A Happy Pocket Full of Money. And then it says infinite wealth and abundance in the here and now. And literally, as I was saying in the here and now, y'all probably saw me, I like just looked down and I saw it like, oh my God, like that's literally what this says. So I may actually use this book at some point of this reading to channel. We'll see. But I think that's hilarious. But yes, that is something I'm learning for myself. And that is something that you all need to learn. You need to learn to be at peace regardless of what your situation is. Because it's all about the mind. Don't get me wrong. Money does increase our quality of life. Money does get us what we need in this realm. It does. Materially speaking, it can get us what we need. It can get us what we want, materially speaking, right? I'm not saying that it's not important, because it is. We have no choice but to put importance on it because of its role in the physical realm in our society. But some of y'all may not agree with this, but money is not as important, or having money or how much money you're making is not more important than mastering your mind, learning how to not allow your emotions to control you and your beliefs about yourself to control you. Not overthinking. Okay? Not doubting yourself, beating yourself up. Literally, you can decide if you feel good about yourself or not. Somebody else can try to make you not feel good about yourself, but at the end of the day, what you think matters most. You can't control. Hold on, I'm waiting for this to go back into focus. I don't know why. It want to go out of focus when I'm spitting and shit. So like I was saying, you cannot control what happens outside of you. This is very true. But you can always bring yourself back to a state of peace. This state of confidence, of believing in yourself. You can always boost your mood if your mood is low. You can always calm yourself down. You are in control of you. You are in control if your life has balance or not. Okay, yeah, it's starting to make sense. I think that's going to be the theme of this reading. You are in control of your life, yourself. Your spirit team can help you, but they are not in control. You are in the physical body. You are navigating this physical experience. Your spirit team is simply helping you, but you are in control. You make the decisions. I know that it may not be easy to hear, but it's the truth. My ancestors has been making that very clear to me as of late. They've been saying, sister, yeah, we here, but honey, we can't, we can tell you to go pick up that rock, but we can't pick up the rock for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all are a team. They don't do it for you. Y'all work together. You make the decisions. They guide you. They gonna answer your call, but at the end of the day, you make your own decisions. Okay? Should I channel with this book now or later? Okay, I heard now. Let's see. Let's see, what page should we read? Okay. So it says, the last part of getting faith is to understand how the universe works. In other chapters on quantum physics, time, and cause and effect, you will see how the universe works. And this will give you faith because you will know exactly what happens behind the scenes. Ooh. Period. So I just received, a lot of you also need to start studying more, like the type of topics that I just named. A lot of you need to start studying more of those things, but also, honestly, whatever you feel like you need to study, because a lot of you, it's like you are receiving things intuitively, but it's like you can't understand it fully because there's something in the physical that you need to like read or study so that you can put the two together. And then when you put the two together, you'll have the clarity that you need. Yeah, okay. It says everything is possible to the extent that you are certain. Period. That's a word. To the extent that you have faith and clarity of thought, things are possible or impossible. But in reality, nothing is impossible. Okay, so we have some affirmations. It says, I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. It says, believe, actually be certain. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Persistence breeds faith. You can use persistence to increase your faith, and through faith, you have persistence. Wow. By persisting, even when it looks as if you should give up, you can increase your faith in a outcome and bring it about. Period. This is a conscious decision you make because faith enables persistence. It is a tight circle. You cannot achieve much if you are persistent, but telling yourself that things are not working out. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I see what it's saying. You cannot achieve much if you are persistent, but keep telling yourself that things are not going to work out. Persistence is a slight step ahead of faith in that you can use it to build faith. But every step that persistence takes has to be followed by a step in faith. Persistence literally pays. Nothing is truly impossible. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Remove all thoughts of doubt and fear. Never entertain them, even for a moment. Be mindful, watchful, and aware of your thoughts by simply deciding to be so. What was I just saying? When I was just talking about how mastering your mind is most important. Y'all, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Whenever you catch yourself doubting or fearing, stop those thoughts in their tracks. Do not let them progress. Do not encourage them, but do not resist them. Instead, watch them mindfully and in a detached way, like an uninvolved watcher. See what they are, where they come from, why they come to you, and how long they last. By observing them in this way, you will be able to get behind them, get to their cause, their dark origins. You will bring light to them and eventually eliminate them. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Doubt and fear are the only enemies of your dreams and visions. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Certainty, even in the face of contrary evidence. Be certain. Believe, have faith. I am wealth, I am abundant, I am joy. If you can, everything is possible. If you can, everything is possible for him who believes. I see this has a little bit of a Christian influence. Okay, it says, I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Confidence, certainty, believe it all the way. I cannot even say that, without question, okay? In God's world, certainty is the only thing that will do. This is the stuff of miracles. This force moves mountains. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. Doubt, confusion, fear, and worry have their roots partially in a person not knowing exactly what he or she wishes to be and have. This is true. I am wealth, I am abundance, I am joy. The opportunities and abilities that you have right now, right here, are enormous and incalculable. In other words, you cannot run out. Your belief is your only real limit. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to read the rest of that. But I also feel like what I'm going to read in this book is stuff that I already know or that I've already learned just from personal experience. It's funny, it's like sometimes I'll do that where like instead of reading about something, I'll kind of just put it off and then I'll just live my life and I'll end up learning whatever it is that I was going to learn from reading something or watching something, and then I finally do read it or watch it, and then I realize, okay, I already learned it. But I probably would have learned it quicker if I would have read. So some of you may need to start reading more, researching more, just studying more, okay? Don't put it off no more. I'm certainly not. All right. Let's see, what else? Okay, let's pull from the actually, no, let's pull from the What's the Tea, and then we'll pull from the African Goddess Rising. So what does the collective need to hear the most? Well, geez, that came out quick. Unfazed, running, hustling, fishing for... Oh, this is a lot that came out. But I kind of feel like this is all... Ooh, Lord. This is like very... Literally, the card literally says threatening. Okay, this says threatening. And like the rest of these cards is kind of giving like something very toxic. I'm like, should I take all of these? Running, hustling, fishing for comments, unfazed. Oh yeah, this is wow. This is like multiple things. This is okay. Let's speak on the chat. Okay, so first we have running. This is you running away from your emotions. It's something that you're not allowing yourself to feel. It's something that you're not allowing yourself to face. It's time to stop running. It's funny because I feel like this is almost about to be like a speed reading because each one of these cards has like a specific message, okay? So that was running. Hustling. It's time for you to get out of hustle culture, okay? It's been helping you survive, but you're not going to thrive in hustle culture. But you may need to... It's like you're in it currently and you want to use it to get out of it. You don't want to just be comfortable and stay in it. Okay, if that makes sense. Then we have fishing for comments. Okay. This is saying you need to stop seeking external validation. Okay. Do with that what you will. Then we have unfazed. This kind of goes with the running card. This is you suppressing your emotions, acting like something doesn't bother you when it really does. Because you're only hurting yourself at the end of the day. You're not hurting anybody else. Some of you may be acting unfazed to try to hurt somebody else, but you're really only hurting you because you're robbing yourself of the experience of truly being vulnerable and really expressing yourself, okay? Okay, so then we have forcer and then we have threatening. We have, it says pushy energy, crossing your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. And then we have power plays, controlling presence, you feel unsafe. From this, I'm getting these are like people that you have in your life, types of people. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. So because you are running from yourself, essentially, because you are being unfazed, you're not facing your emotions, you're not expressing yourself, you're not being vulnerable, you're not being real with yourself, so therefore you're not being real with other people. Also, because you are seeking external validation, you keep running into this forcer type energy and this threatening type energy. What these essentially are very toxic personalities, people with toxic personalities. Or let me rephrase that. It's not that you're running into them like they're just, well, some of them may be drawn to you, but more so like you're continuing to entertain these types of energy because you are dependent on external validation, because you're not facing your trauma, you're running away from yourself. And honestly, the same thing is the case with like you being in hustle culture. Because you're not facing yourself, facing your trauma, is keeping you stuck in that culture instead of you being able to use that to get out and to move on to what it is that you really want, what you really need, what would be best for you. Okay. Because I'm getting that staying in hustle culture, which is essentially just survival mode, is not what's best for you. Yeah, a lot of you, you're tired of, you're tired. You're tired of yourself. You're tired of being around these types of people that are very toxic. You're tired of being in hustle culture, working these survival mode jobs where you're exposed to all this toxic bullshit. You stressed out. You're not making no money for real. A lot of you are tired of running from yourself. You're tired of running from love, vulnerability. You're tired of being a people pleaser, okay, with this fishing for comments card. It's like you want to, wow. It's like you want to completely burn down this version of yourself or the house that houses this version of yourself and start anew. Like you want to set that shit ablaze and start over. You want to cut off all the toxic people. You want to get out of hustle culture. You want all of this. You want to stop seeking external validation. You want to face your fears. You want to face your emotions yourself. You want to deal with your trauma. You don't want to run anymore. You don't want to continue to be like in this loop of like addictions. For some of you, that's what you're dealing with too. And addiction don't always mean like hard drugs. We could be addicted to many different things. So take some time to think about that, because some of you have addictions and you don't think that it's addiction because it's not what you commonly hear, like drugs, sex, alcohol. But it's still like, for instance, external validation, that can be an addiction. You seeking that out constantly, you feeling like you don't feel right without it, you don't feel whole, you don't feel that's addiction. So really take the time to think about what you may be addicted to, okay? Because if it has control over you, then more than likely that's what it is. If you feel like a prisoner to it, like you can't stop it, you can't, then more than likely that's what it is. It's an addiction or an addictive pattern. It's like a lot of y'all are, ooh, wow. Y'all know how this go. Every time I do these readings, I'm reading people or energies from like who are in different phases of this. Some of y'all are in the beginning, some of y'all are in the middle, some of y'all are closer to the end. yeah, some of y'all, like I said, y'all fed up with yourselves. Y'all are the ones that are more so in the beginning. And some of y'all been going through this for a while. So you've done a lot of healing already. You cut off these people. You're not afraid to be vulnerable anymore. You're facing yourself. You're facing the addictions, the bad habits. You know, you understand that you've been seeking validation and you've been doing something about that. You know, you don't want to be in hustle culture anymore, so you're doing something about that. Right? But regardless of what season you're in, what chapter you're in, is going to require for you to be patient. It's going to require you to be patient, and it's also going to require you to have balance. I feel like oftentimes when we are pursuing a goal, it's kind of marketed to us to like have this no sleep mentality, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. Like, you literally need sleep, you literally need to rest to function properly. So a lot of you are used to operating like that. Like, when you have a goal or when you want to do something, you abandon everything else and you focus on that one thing, and you're not prioritizing your health, and you end up in the same place over and over again. It's a toxic cycle. And a lot of you are realizing now, like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm in this cycle and it doesn't work. It helps me to survive. You're getting by, but you cannot thrive in that cycle. So a lot of you are coming to terms with that, and you're doing something about it. Proud of you. Okay? Very, very proud of you. Mwah. I'm proud of all of you. All of you, no matter what stage you're in, I'm proud of all of you. It's like, and for like the people who've already been on this journey for a while, like the people who have known you, they don't know you anymore. They think they still know you because they're basing that off of who you used to be. So they still think they know you, but they don't. They have to get to know you again. Some of them are willing to do that, some of them are not. Honestly, it doesn't matter. You're doing what's best for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's... Some of you have also been in like this cycle of toxic jobs. And because you haven't been doing the work when it comes to like your money. And when I say money work, it's not just about figuring out how you can make more money. It's not just figuring out like what career you want to do, you know, how you can get a better job. It's mental work. Money is also mental work, just like how the book was saying and how I was saying earlier. So because you haven't really been doing the work, the work when it comes to your money, you're still working these survival mode jobs, these very toxic jobs that are offering much less than what you deserve, much less than what you are worthy of. Much less than what you are capable of. But now's the time. Now you're in this space now where you can work on your money now. Some of you are, like I said, some of you are in the beginning stages. And my advice to you is to work on your mental health, work on your spiritual health for sure. You definitely want to do that. Work on your physical health. Because, or I'm going to say actually all of those matter. But I would say the one that is really, because the mind is really the controller. Like your mind has the ability to control you, literally. So I would say work on all those things, but also work on your money. Like, you want to balance all of that. Because in the past, for me, like, I worked on my mental health a lot. I worked on my spiritual health a lot. I worked on my physical health. And I'm not saying that it was wrong the way that I went about doing things, because I did things based on what I felt like I needed and what I knew. But if I was talking to somebody who is like in this process of like really healing, like they're kind of in the beginning stages of it, that's what I would tell them. I would say, hey, do all of that. Do, work on your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, like, learn new things, but also like continue to work on your money, like balance it. Balance it. Definitely do the money work. 100%. Okay. So that way, when it's time to harvest, you can essentially like harvest the fruits of your labor all at once, from your mental labor, from your physical labor, from your spiritual labor, and when it comes to your money. You can harvest it all at once. Okay, more so for me, I've harvested the work that I've done for my mental health, for my spiritual health, and for my physical health, because I felt like I had to prioritize that. Now I'm at this place where I'm doing the money work, and soon I will be harvesting the fruits of my labor from that. All right, anything else? Damn, that was pretty straight to the point. Okay, so anything else from these cards? Okay. I heard no. All right, so let's pull from the African Goddess Rising Oracle. What is the collective? Okay, that was quick. Thank you. They said level up. Level up. I'm not going to say that name because I don't want to butcher it, but I may put it in the video. But the main theme is level up. I mean, I think that speaks for itself. It's time to level up. Some of you will have, you already know this, you're already doing it. This video is more so serves as, for you, the people who are already doing it, this video serves as like a reminder for you to keep going, keep doing what you need to do to level up. It's like a check-in for you. And then for the people who are just now really beginning to understand that they need to heal certain things, that really are just starting this journey, this video is clarity for you. Okay? All right. I'm going to read the description for this card. That's crazy. The book opened directly to this card. Like, as soon as I opened it. Wow. Okay, so it says, Queen Ya. Okay, I'm going to try to say it. Asantewaa was a mother, farmer, and the warrior queen who led the War of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool, throne of the Ashanti Empire, holds the regent's Kra, life force energy. Raise your standards. A leap forward is one. Wait, no. It says raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can rise the frequency of your community and the planet. Okay. And then for the embodiment, it says, time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. You have prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that the quantum leaps happen little by little, literally. So what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. And then it says, divine timing is on my side. Yeah. And also, like I've said before, I'm gonna say it one more time. The main thing that will help you to level up that I have now realized is the mind. Man, I swear that shit hit me. I wouldn't say like a ton of bricks because that hurts. It wasn't, it was like this peace I felt when I really took the, like when I really realized it. It was a few weeks ago. I was like, damn, that shit that people have always like told me about like the mind, how important that is, so real. Like you could be depressed Monday and decide that you don't want to be depressed no more. So you start doing things to make yourself feel better. You start doing things to understand why you're depressed in the first place. You start doing things to bring yourself up out of that. So by Tuesday, you feel better. Maybe you're not fully out of it, but you're better than you were yesterday. Wednesday, you're continuing to do the same thing. Thursday, by Friday, you feel like a completely different person. You're completely out of it. You have completely lifted your mood. You no longer feel depressed. Whatever you water grows. Whatever you feed stays alive. Whatever you starve dies. It's up to you. But that is the end of the reading, good people. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like a personal reading, you can cook. You definitely can cook for me. If you can cook, let me know. But anyway, no. You can click the description, the link in the description if you would like to book a personal reading. I would love to do a personal reading for you. If you liked this video, please like it. If you have something to say about this video, please comment. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I will see y'all next time. Mwah.